Hello, Ireland. I'm back after a long Easter break. I took a long one. I just wanted to relax and chill out a bit. But mainstream media, politicians, the World Economic Forum, they just won't let you take a day off because the plan is in motion. And the last time some I called it out, somebody called me conspiracy theorist. And sure, come on, let's have a look. So remember back in 2020 when Italy was the first nation to go into lockdown? Italy is the first EU pilot nation with the social credit score. So, according to an article from Corriere di Bologna, the municipal government is introducing a smart citizen wallet that can receive digital points based on whether a citizen has proven and demonstrated virtuous behavior. You're gonna say, nah, that's not real, but it was an article and it's in Italian, and the link's going to be there in the description. Have a look, have a listen, translate it for yourself. Or let's jump back to one in English and see what it says. For example, a citizen will receive benefits if he recycles, if he uses public transport, if he manages his energy consumption well, if he does not receive sanctions from the municipal authority, if he actively uses the culture card, says Bologna Councillor Massimo Bugani. So remember the last episodes, wherever I've watched it, the last podcast I've done, the little segments I do there. It's about your behavior, and you have your credit score, and that's going to be attached to your earnings. And then you're not going to be able to buy food because you don't behave and you don't go along, don't go along with the what the government says. Or in that case, well, as you know, we're saying that it's not all encompassing as the one that exists in China. It's all voluntary. It's not mandatory yet. It's all, if you want it, you can have it. It's all like those little apps there that they're going to reward you for driving, and so on and so on. But if you getting caught in the game of wearing a mask in US and you finally don't have to wear those, and you know what's happening in Ireland with the refugees, there's shortages of homes that can be provided. Don't forget what's happening in the background as well, because multiple large food processing and distribution plants in the US have recently exploded or burned down. Food shortages are coming. They are. Fuel ration in Ireland is coming. Raymond Ryan said it. And what happens here is that's all going in the background. So when Americans are all happy that they don't have to put the masks on the plane, and Irish are going to start fighting over, can we get the gay teachers to be uh, basically confirmed as gay teachers in schools, which shouldn't be even happening. Your sexual orientation has nothing to do with the job you have to do. Simple as. Keep it to yourself. Who cares what you do in your private life? Kids shouldn't. You have your job to do. This is my opinion. You have your job to do. Go over there, do it, present the curriculum, the old program that you have, teach kids, and they don't need to know, right? But let's go back to food shortages. So the multiple large food processing and distribution plants in the US have recently exploded or burned down. Okay? And that's just being pushed under the carpet. Where Americans are fighting with the Florida and Disney and so on and so on, and the masks finally be taken off on the airplanes, everything big is happening in the background. Well, what else is happening? The most important thing is we need to stop the fucking treaty. WHO wants every country to sign the pandemic treaty, which means that in case of pandemic, the next pandemic, which is probably planned already, so all of them have to go into lockdown at the same time. They have to obey by the same laws, mandates, rules, and so on and so on. At the end, we're all going to be enslaved. And as I've said before, those who want to enslave you are supported by these who govern you. And tell me I'm wrong. Because 2 years ago, last year, 6 months ago, it was all a conspiracy theory. But now it's all happening. Look into WEF, look into your government, look into your background decisions that are being done by your government, and just look around you and see what's happening. Are you going to be happier? No, but at least you know what's going on. Well, listen, I think I'm going to go back and have a little break and come back to you next week. And just don't forget. Just be happy. I'll chat to you later.